I think Shatta has been on a peace mission for some time now. Like, it's 1 year. He's been on a peace mission, from apologizing publicly to Godfather and the Dusty on stage. Samin Flex making an appearance at the TGMA.
With even Bull God's issue
and all that. I see he is on he's on a tangent of trying to, make peace.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye.
After the back and forth, DJ Slim has sent out a word of caution or advice to Kojo Sheldon and also one to Shatta Wale. What is it about? My name is Roland Amache. This is live on Roland Report. Share your views in the comment section. But before that, if you have not, make sure you subscribe, recommend this channel. Let's expand the family. Let's bring more people on board so that they can enjoy the content. Some two guys holding me down, they are still Ogusu since Yosua or paddle, as well as Shagzy also for holding me down. So yes, after the flooding, two people that stole the headlines were Shatta Wale and Kojo Sheldon, giving to each other back and forth. Uhini stubborn proud and why calling each other names and stuff. But then, just today on Daybreak Hit, when DJ Slim was hosting that particular show on Hit FM, was when they were trying to review some of the things that were making trends on the timelines and all. That was when DJ Slim said, oh, on a couple of years, some editorial be published. But before that, he had some word of caution to your friend said Kojo Sheldon, and also the reason why he thinks Shatta Wale at this point will even try to offer a helping hand to somebody that in the space seems to be on his opposite side. Well, let's go and listen to DJ Slim. When we come back, we will dissect the issue one by one and see what he's trying to say, whether he is making sense and I say offside. Watch this video.
Let me know if you need help. Shatta Wale tells Kojo Sheldon after heavy downpour. Same way. You can get more of this story on GhanaWeb.com.
Oh, they did not capture Sheldon's rebuttal to this.
Oh, no. A lot is going on.
It's been bloody on the highway. No, a lot is going on.
Yeah.
This morning, I'll be honest, I have an editorial coming up that I address this issue. I think Shatta has been on a peace mission for some time now. Like, it's 1 year. He's been on a peace mission, from apologizing publicly to Godfather and the Dusty on stage. Samin Flex making an appearance at the TGMA.
With even Bull God's issue
and all that. I see he is on he's on a tangent of trying to, make peace and mend relationships. So the issue between Onone Kojo Sheldon also is a little bit, and I think Sheldon is it's not in the right place now, because he just buried the grandma over the weekend, and so he came back from the burial only to meet his house flooded. And so let's cut Sheldon some slack, because I believe this is also Sheldon, because Sheldon extended his hand to greet Shatta Wale in London. Your man no mind him. So if Wale to extending a hand, your man to say Zimote, one at it from this time forward, then for make peace, then move on. Simple. Simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is what came from DJ Slim. I think he raised some salient points, but some of them obviously I wouldn't agree, because they also come with some form of different conversation. Of course, when he says Shatta Wale is on some kind of peace mission, well, I think it is true. Or maybe from the outside, that is how you would see it. And you can't fault anybody that would want to think like that. And it is because, you see, even it is very evident from the beginning of this year, when last year the man who to December this year, looks like the rate at which Shatta would have even replied to people coming at him left, right, center. I said this year, no, it's a prepaidness. What network not conform. And it is true for somebody to think that, okay, because of some of these things, he's on more or less like a peace mission. But another one is that this has been the way Shatta, like, say Anna Shatta to you, this has been how he is, because this is how he actually responds to issues. Just that this year, I agree, has been very different. He has always been very outspoken that we know of, but then whenever he has a soft spot for you, oh yeah, he will show it. Which is why Shatta can have a problem with somebody today. Tomorrow you will see him he will see him with the person and he will even be lying down. It is what it is. But for Sammy Flex going for TGM medium patron, it has nothing to do with Shatta Wale's peace mission. And it has nothing to do with it because last 2 years, or for as long as I can remember, he has always been going. And unless maybe he doesn't have time or he has other engagements. Because I remember there's been times that we've had other engagements that on the day we did not go. Even when we had invites and all of that, we couldn't go. So, okay, Sammy Flex, TGM, it is one of the strategies for Shatta Wale to make peace with the industry. If Shatta wants to make peace, he will make peace with whoever he wants to make peace with. That is why he had no problem with even posting you, DJ Slim. When you when you put powder on your face. That is why he had no problem in posting. Because at that time, he saw it as some jovial form of season and environment. But it doesn't mean that Oni udi agro sisi anochna utiche on teaching. It doesn't mean like that. He may not probably come out now to come and respond like before. But be rest assured, say, ebetimi aba at any time. The fact say, okay, he is now kind of on a peace mode, as a peace mode activated. And no punch, let's say, ebia, say, he will not come out to register his displeasure. People should not mistake this particular situation for that. Because it will give some people, give some people some perception. So, because this year looks like Shatta is on a peace mission, and yes, I know from the beginning of this year, there's been certain conversations or certain things that people have said to Shatta that on the normal, and responded by on but say na trouble some kind or boa ni na no na de akọ radie nim na mrepamu no obefie mu na say tisimu so a ye de mu nyina bebre no. You see, don't me, I have known him from afar. I know him close. I am working with him. I've been moving with him, and I kind of understand or connect how he behaves during some of these times. And that is why when people say, oh, Shatta is on a peace mission, so yes, he's on a peace mission. Whoever he wants to make peace with, if the person is ready, he will make peace with you. Which is why even recently, he even proposed to management that he wanted to do some 1 or 2 interviews in the space and all of that, like have some form of connect. To even that, so I remember when he even posted it on X, somebody came to point out one person, said Nipan has been speaking bad about him, and he even shut the person down to say, oh, he doesn't mind. Sometimes it is even good for you to even have that interaction with them. Perhaps it may be one of the ways that they may know the real you. Because some people talk about Shatta Wale even without getting close to him to know how he is. But most of their commentaries are based on the perception and some commentaries from others. In Tinebia, so new opportunity to sit with them and maybe interact with them. At a point they realize, oh, now Shatta say not here. Not long ago, when we went for Radical D, that is Dennis, the CEO of Akwaba UK's birthday party in Osu. I remember when Shatta came and was in his cabana interacting with people, there were some people who were next to our cabana, and I remember very well, I saw this lady that was asking, it's Shatta Wale, no, ono any. Shatta Wale, no any. I'm saying, ono any. Hey, I'm saying, ono any. But, fun and normal. Tefaso a tiafaso. Ye kosro ani ye kosro. Ye bafom ani ye bafom. And that is him. That is how simple he can be, and that is how complex he can also be. You just have to, I said, bosom. You just have to study him, know what he likes, know what he doesn't, and you guys will live peacefully ever after. There's been so many people he's had his differences with, including his former manager, Bugod. But then, we are in this country where recently he came to release an apology letter. And so far, I have never seen him, unless maybe he has a problem with the person, seen him talking bad about him or like any other person whenever he gets the opportunity. Unless like I said, he has a problem with you. Or no problem there. And there. You go collect, oh, you go collect. But yesterday, he came on live, that is on X Space or Twitter Space as they call it, came to say so many things, made fun out of the whole issue, and did not even attack Sheldon on it, because at that point, he saw that, okay, a brother was down either ways, whether he needs help or not. At that point, he was down and he was just trying to help himself out. So there was no need for you to hold qualms with a brother. But then, it is what it is. What do you make of DJ Slim's advice to Sheldon and Shatta Wale as far as they are back and forth on the flooding issues is concerned? Share your views in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!